Hi traders, so in today's video I will talk about some news for you. And as you already have seen, I started to talk about some news events, and this is because I realized that there is so much going on in the world that you can't really avoid news. And there is so much interesting stuff that I just want to talk about some of them and just filter out the noise, because there's so much noise in the world. And in today's video I will talk about Tesla and how Tesla shares dropped to a 14-month low, and how it could affect the markets, the electric vehicle markets, and the whole world economy, because these happenings in the world that are currently unfolding are, in my opinion, will be a key to the future's new financial infrastructure and new systems. And in my opinion, today, in this world that we are experiencing, is just a turning point to a different kind of structure of the financial department. So I am really excited about these things. Now let's start. So Tesla shares dropped to a 14-month low. So that means that Tesla shares weren't this bad since last September. So that is a pretty major drop. And it was because Elon Musk had a tweet about a crash. He asked a question about if he should sell 10% of his shares in Tesla. Now, that 10% is an insane amount of money, and of course, investors listened carefully and watched what will be the poll, what will be the result, because of course investors don't really like if a a head of a company sells a major amount of his stocks. It is pretty obvious. So investors were just watching carefully what will happen. And what happened is that basically 58% of people they want Elon Musk to sell his 10% of Tesla stocks, and it is an insane amount of money. It is a little more than $17 billion. So it is just a huge amount of money. And of course, investors and institutional traders, hedge fund managers weren't so happy about that, and even board members weren't so happy about that. Of course, it is, and Elon Musk said that he will abide by the poll. So now he must, I wouldn't say must, but he promised he will sell the 10% of his stocks and liquidate them. So in my opinion, this could be a more major push to the downside than the previous the previous happenings in Tesla's history, because it can lead to some analysis and some even some conspiracy theories why he, I know the reason why he asked to if he should sell those stocks, but there will be some conspiracy theories if it is the real reason or there is something behind that, and uncertainty is always causing downfall in a stock. So we will see. I wouldn't buy Tesla stock right now. That's what I want to say. I would wait for a little to this whole thing unfold, because I know many of you, many traders, when there is a dip in the Tesla stock, they buy immediately, and it is of course not a bad idea, because historically Tesla price always bounced back and went to the moon or the Mars planet. But so there are some things that I would consider, and for example, analysts said that at this price point there won't be institutions that will want to buy that many Tesla shares that Elon Musk will say, you know. And so it is an interesting snippet of information, in my opinion, and that could mean that Tesla shares could go even lower, so to a price where institutional traders and hedge funds will buy Tesla stocks, because it is still at a really, really high price. So when this poll was done, Tesla shares dropped $138 billion. Now let's take a look at this number. What is this fucking number? Now this number is great. It is greater than the entire market cap of Ford Motors. So it is an insane number, and it was just in you know, in a very short period of time. And on Monday, another $60 billion. So basically, if we take a look at Tesla shares, it dropped approximately $200 billion. Now that is an insane price, and I will take a look at, I will follow how Rivian will do the stock market and how it will affect the other electric car companies' prices, because in my opinion that will be an interesting topic and interesting to follow. And even Tesla board members sold a pretty huge amount, that is $1 billion combined. So in my opinion this is all very interesting, and I will watch this in the future, and I will do updates on this topic if you are interested, and the other car companies and electric car companies as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like to see more of this kind of video format, tell it to me, you know. Ciao.